Food can make us happy or sad. Food can connect us or divide us. Food can make us healthy or sick. Food helps define our cultures, our communities, and who we are as individuals. But there's a very serious problem. According to a National Resources Defense Council publication, about 6 billion pounds of perfectly good food and vegetables in the United States are wasted every year. To put this into perspective, the average American eats about 2,000 pounds of food per year. Those 6 billion pounds of food winds up in the trash instead of going to feeding more than 3 million Americans for an entire year. This is the ugly food dilemma, and it's a serious problem the world faces.
So can you tell us a little bit about the ugly food issue in San Diego?
Yeah, so to a large degree in San Diego and nationwide, cosmetic imperfections cause fruit from being able to be sold in the regular commercial channels. What that means is that 40% of everything we grow ends up being wasted, either at some point along the distribution channels, through processing, through inability to find a market for ugly produce.
A lot of times they just leave it, till it back into the soil, or they leave it on the trees, or falls down and rots into the ground, and then the whole cycle starts again.
One of my favorite stories is about cauliflower. So cauliflower, when it's growing, has these really large leaves and that cover the cauliflower and protect it from the sun. And as a result of that, cauliflower is this really beautiful, bright white vegetable. Well, when the leaves open and the sun hits the cauliflower, it turns cauliflower yellow. And consumers prefer white cauliflower, not yellow cauliflower. And if you've ever seen in a packing house the grading for what they call fancy, which is the highest grade of apples, and so they have and if you look at apples in a supermarket store, they're amazingly uniform. But that's not how apples look on a tree. And so farmers, the smart ones, what they do is they sell as many as they can to the top of the market, to that fancy grade, and then they sell as many as they can to secondary markets like juicing, and then there's still an amount that is just too ugly to be sold.
Talking about it is definitely a great way, sharing the pictures and getting people interested, not passing over ugly produce if you see it at farmers markets, and then of course supporting the stores that do sell it. Well, major grocers don't sell it much, the smaller ones do.
Give your time, energy, talents to Kitchens for Good or similar organizations. One thing that we've all realized recently is that if we don't get involved, things will continue to change, but they won't change in the direction that we're hoping they will.
Chuck, thank you so much.
My pleasure.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
All right.
Sure,
Bye-bye.
thank you, have a good one.